Have you ever heard about Joel Salatin's Polyface Farm, Daniel Salatin by any chance? Today we are here. We are at the Polyface Farm, which is located in the United States of America. This is located in the state of Virginia, approximately 2 hours to the south of Washington. 600. We are here to tell you what these people are doing here. It's a magnificent project. Here behind you can already see the farm. It is a very large estate that has a lot of land here and all this forest that is in the mountains up here. It is a farm that has more than 30 years of history, managed by Joel Salatin, who is said to be the best farmer in the world. For me, it is without a doubt, and after what I have seen around here, I have no doubt. A farm managed by Joel and his son Daniel with their entire family, who are both currently residing here on the farm. A farm where there are approximately 15 individuals currently working in spring, but during summer, due to the inclusion of apprentices, there are approximately 25 to 26 people present, collectively managing all the tasks and responsibilities. Here we basically work with animals. It is a spectacular, impressive example of regenerative livestock farming, surely one of the oldest. A business that works very well. A lot of money is made here mainly from the sale of meat. Here they have pigs, they have chickens for eggs, they have chickens for meat, they have cows for meat, and they also have turkeys for meat. Not now, but at certain times of the year they have turkeys, they also have sheep. They have all the animals on a farm where all the animals graze outdoors, where the soils are regenerating in an impressive way. Let's see what has happened here in these soils, which have increased from 0.5 to 8% organic matter. 8% organic matter. A barbarity. It's a very impressive estate, and we're going to take a tour to see everything you're doing, everything these people here are doing, which is absolutely impressive. Wonderful. One model for farms already today from all over the planet. It is a well-known farm. Many people from all over the world come here to see what these people, the Salatin family, are doing. Let's see it in this video. Upon arrival, you enter the estate. At this location, you can observe the houses, as well as the animals and the small shelters that are present in this area. Now it is spring. It is highly fascinating at this particular moment because it is the time when the animals cease to be closed and begin to engage in grazing. The animals have been residing in sheds at this location for the past few months, and we will witness their presence. And henceforth, all of them are taken out. The material from the sheds is utilized very effectively, and the process of grazing commences. We will observe and closely examine everything they do of each and every animal that is currently residing here at this very moment in time. The cows are on the verge of being relocated from this specific area, where they have already consumed their food and grazed the land, to another location nearby. Ah, the upcoming restaurant, the next buffet. All of them are here, fully ready, because Joel has already arrived and is currently setting up the water for the event. We observe them placing the water in an organized manner, so that the plates can be transformed from a field into having water. At this point in time, our current plan is to open up this wire in this location, so that they have the ability to make the necessary alterations to it.
You can stay far away if you want to take, but if you're going to come with me, stay close.
Here is where the cows were until today. Actually, they've only been here for a day. They made a quick meal as the herbs are growing now, and it's inconvenient to pause much so as not to impede their growth. Here you can see the line that stops here where I have my finger. And the cows have already crossed. They are here eating all the food that is here. The cows have already crossed the line and they are currently here, consuming all the nourishment that is available in this particular area. They will be present for a day and then they will cross once more. They will relocate once more to come back to relocate to the subsequent plot, to the subsequent grazing area. And so every day, these are the pastures they have around here. They are truly spectacular. The soils are also spectacular. Joel tells us that they have up to 8% organic matter and started with 0.5% organic matter many years ago. The truth is that when you step on the floors, they look fluffy. Currently, we are in the season to initiate vegetative growth, and you also have the choice to irrigate these pastures depending on the specific month of summer. If it becomes excessively dry, you can utilize the K-line keyline system, which is unrelated to the keyline design system. This is a sprinkler irrigation system that has been manufactured in New Zealand and is equipped with the sprinklers that you can see right here in this specific location. This object stands in the field and has the ability to generate a calm and good rain, which is very beneficial for the environment and creates a peaceful atmosphere. I mean, this is an irrigation system that requires a significant amount of time. There is a hose present which has one of these sprinkler devices every few meters, and it extends across the entire field. It stretches, and every certain meters, every 20 minutes more or less, there is a sprinkler system. Here you can see one, and further on, there are more. Here we will find another one, and there will be even more to see as we continue on. He stretches in the field, stays for a few hours, then starts moving. Here's another one following the hose. And following the whole hose, there are many more. That occupies the whole length of the field. The system is installed, and water is pumped under pressure from the ponds in this area. It is then watered for a few hours before it starts moving. And it is a highly effective irrigation because it replicates very accurately what would be a precipitation, some beneficial slow rains. Here we have the raft. There are numerous ponds on the estate, and these ponds are man-made, not natural ones. And from this specific point, the water is pumped in order to be utilized for the purpose of irrigation. The water from the drinking fountains for all the animals comes from reservoirs higher up in the mountains, which are also part of the estate. Joel said when he saved money, the first thing he did was invest in rafts. Invest in water, not in tractors, not in tools, but in water in rafts. I think it's a very good recommendation. This is the place where the chickens and rabbits spend the winter season, also producing a large amount of manure, and there is a significant quantity of organic matter present in this area. They are currently present at this location with the laying hens for the purpose of collecting fresh eggs. The eggs, which are of utmost importance, are diligently gathered on a daily basis and are promptly made ready for use. We are currently in the spring season. In fact, later tonight, these chickens are going to be taken out of their current location and placed in the mobile chicken coops, also known as chicken tractors, in order to allow them to graze and roam freely. Now the cold is gone, the snow is gone. There are pastures. The police and the chickens are going to come in here. They are going to stay here tonight. This procedure is carried out during the nighttime hours in order to minimize disturbance to the animals. ensuring that they remain calm and allowing them to awaken in their natural habitat tomorrow. We are in one of the greenhouses where there are chickens. You see them here coexisting with rabbits. That's why it's called the Polyface. In this place, numerous animals coexist with many other animals. There is an abundance of rabbits available for meat on the upper level, while chickens are housed on the lower level. All of them produce manure, which is subsequently composted. It is an extraordinary material that originates from this place. In this place, they distribute fragments of chopped wood from their farm. This farm has a great amount of forest, and then, with the labor of the chickens, with the labor of the rabbits, all of this is undergoing the process of composting during all of these winter months. And now they are going to take the animals from here to the countryside, and then they are going to pass with the machine to clean this, remove this material, and spread it in the fields. It's a great compost. It has lots of carbon. This farm is all about carbon, utilizing it, improving the soil, introducing animals, and increasing their numbers due to improved soil and enhanced production. It is truly remarkable and awe-inspiring to witness the incredible work that Joel and his team are doing in this location. Subsequently, when they carefully remove the animals, they diligently clean these tunnels and greenhouses, meticulously removing all the compost and organic matter, including the composted manure that they have diligently generated throughout the winter season. They then proceed to load this valuable resource into trailers, which serve as highly efficient spreader trailers, ensuring that it is seamlessly transported directly to the fields where it can be utilized to enhance soil fertility and promote healthy crop growth, thus contributing to sustainable agriculture and a greener future for all. It is an exceptional compost. It's a compost that has been created during these months here, directly utilizing the animals that were present in this location. The visual appearance is very good, the scent is very pleasant, and this is the substance that is being applied to the field using this particular spreader trailer in this location. Here we have chicken tractors, two hooked together, pulled with a trailer, where the chickens will spend these coming months of higher temperature with the pastures already working. Here is the door equipped with a solar sensor. It automatically closes at night and opens in the morning without human intervention. This chicken coop is essentially constructed from sheet metal and wood. The entire structure is made of wood, and we are going to go inside. As you can see, the roof is constructed of wood and sheet metal materials. These are the hens that lay eggs. The center has a feeding system where they eat a mixture of grain and different types of seeders. The hens are responsible for laying eggs, and they rely on the feeding system for their food. The center ensures that the hens have a proper diet to support egg production. And what about the floor? The floor is also constructed using wood, and it has these openings here to ensure that all the manure produced by the chickens is able to fall directly onto the ground. Here is a space that is approximately 3 fingers wide, sufficient for the manure to fall, but not excessively large for the chickens to walk on it comfortably. And there are also a few stones present in this area, which is advantageous for chickens to swallow a few stones in order to stimulate their digestive system and promote healthy digestion. These are the chicken tractors that are currently located here in the police station premises. There are a few of these that are distributed among the various different plots in the area. And these animals, the chickens, graze behind the cows. First the cows pass, and then after a few days the chickens pass, which have a function of laying eggs and also have a function of spreading the manure that the cows have generated, the cow dung, to distribute fertility throughout the surface. These chicken coops possess a highly fascinating system in place to prevent the eggs from becoming excessively dirty. During the day in this location, there is a wooden structure that enables the chickens to climb and lay eggs inside. However, in the afternoon, a lid is closed to prevent the chickens from entering and sleeping here. And because they do not come in to sleep inside the spaces to lay their eggs, they do not generate dirt in here throughout the entire night, and the eggs become much less dirty. Let us witness what is unquestionably one of the most representative and special elements, even though all of them possess these characteristics, of this Polyface farm, the famous mobile chicken coops, designed specifically for egg-laying hens, commonly referred to as the egg mobiles, which are an integral part of the farm's operations. Here the chickens are grazing, in this field here. The chickens are peacefully enjoying their time, feeding on the grass in this field. The region in which they have passed through is clearly visible and can be easily observed. The changes occur every few days, which is less than a week. These changes involve shifting from one side to the other, indicating constant movement. As we get closer, the area that has already been grazed becomes clearer, with some grasses starting to grow now, as spring begins after winter. The constant movement of the changing area provides us with a visual representation of the transition from winter to spring, as new growth emerges and the landscape transforms. This dynamic process of change and growth is a testament to the ever-changing nature of the environment. A highly satisfying meal for the hens and a few roosters that are also present, as you can clearly hear the distinct sounds they make. Here are the X-mobile devices that we have, and now we are going to take a closer look at each of them from the inside to explore their features and functionalities in detail. I'm here in the middle of chickens, the laying hens, where the eggs come out of the polyface. Now there are some roosters, because during a period of time, they also put some roosters to produce fertile eggs for replacement. Then, when they prepare the eggs intended for human consumption, they carefully take them out. And this is the widely recognized and renowned chicken coop. Let's take a closer look at it from the inside. Now you can observe the chickens are consuming their food. It is currently the afternoon, and the nests where they lay eggs are closed. What they do is in the afternoon, they collect the eggs, close the laying nests, and this way the chickens do not enter to sleep inside the laying nests, but they dirty them more than necessary at night. Then in the morning they come, they feed them, and I think the crushed grain is here. They open the feeders and the hens start laying eggs again. It is constructed of wood, with a floor that has a lining to ensure that the excrement is directed towards the ground. Transport a pair of skates on the sides using a chain and hooks, as seen in this illustration, with a bar and hooks attached to this compact trailer, where they store the food to ensure it is always easily accessible and on hand for convenience. They extract the food from this location and place it inside the chicken coop, and all of this is connected to either a tractor or a large vehicle, and the entire setup is then pulled to be transported to the next grazing site, which has already been prepared at this location for a few days in advance. This moves every few days, less than a week, and thus impact is created in different places. It is a common practice to move the chickens after the cows, so that the chickens can spread the manure, which is the feces of the cows. The complete structure is made entirely of iron and wood materials. And there are also portable feeders in this vicinity, because not all of the chickens can fit inside, and some of them have the ability to eat outside in this particular location. And everything moves, everything has movement here. The truth is that it's great how they handle everything. In this covered area, you can find the chickens. The meat chickens were delivered here just a few days ago. They are being kept safe and secure in this designated space. All of them are currently under cover, undergoing growth during these initial days and weeks. With the imminent arrival of favorable weather conditions, they will be transferred to the mobile tractors located in the field, specifically designed for grazing purposes, commonly referred to as chicken tractors. So they arrive at the farm very small. They purchase them when they are very small. They spend a few days here, a few weeks, and then they go out to graze until they are sacrificed. It is quite large. Let's see one of the most interesting things they have here, although we won't see them working because they are not filled yet. The chicken tractors, the mobile chicken coops of the Polyface Farm. Here, everyone is on the starting line. To commence in a couple of days, they will transport the chickens to this location and initiate the process of grazing across all of these fields in this vicinity. They are extremely simple wooden and sheet constructions, just like the other constructions they have around this area, where the chickens go inside and find shelter. This is covered, obviously, and with all the cracks the chickens cannot get out. There is no floor. I mean, they are in contact with the ground, and they are going to eat this grass already.
There are many chicken coops. Here you can see them a lot.
Each person joins the effort separately, and their task is to relocate the chicken coop on a daily basis. This involves moving the coop to a different location, allowing the chickens to graze in a new area each day. Moving it is a breeze, thanks to the handy gadgets provided. Simply lift it up using the attached wire and pull it forward to easily transport it. The chickens move from this. Inside the chicken coops, the systems for eating and drinking are placed, and they also move when the chicken coops move. And the most intriguing aspect of this system is that it is entirely enclosed. It remains open in the absence of a lid, but once the lid is placed on top, it becomes closed, eliminating the risk of predators. Here the chickens are here inside, and this is moving, and there around here birds of prey or foxes or any trainer cannot enter here because the chicks are protected. They arrive here small, they graze, they are fed with the grass you see here, with the grass and also ground grain that is put inside, and they move until a few weeks pass, they fatten up, and then they are taken to the slaughterhouse, and other chickens are put here. It's a very good way to graze. And here too, as in other signs of the polyface, cows are usually placed in front, and when the cows have passed behind, then the chickens go, the hens to peck the cows' droppings and spread fertility, the coasts, the fertility of the soil in a totally biological and natural way. Presented here are the ducks, accompanied by an electrified fence for their safety and a mobile shade device to provide them with comfort and protection from the sun's rays. Here everything is mobile, everything has wheels, everything moves. And here are the ducks, where they have the food around here and there in the background, also mobile. Let's see it. The place to lay eggs. Duck eggs are also marketed at Polyface. Additionally, being mobile, it is picked up here and stretched, and everything moves through the fields in this process. Now it's time to relocate these pigs. They've been here since November, the past months. During the winter season, they were not grazing, but instead they were kept here in closed spaces, also contributing to the generation of organic matter and compost by feeding on grain. And now they go to the countryside. They are going to spend some time there. They are going to load the items in the car, in the vehicle, in order to transport them. Let's take a look at it. And there is nothing to be concerned about. In a short while, they will already find themselves in paradise. A few weeks before moving them, 1 week. In fact, they put a very small electric fence here, just taking this small square here, this very small area, not so that they don't come here, but so that they start to know what the electric fence is, so that they notice it, because some are small and have always lived here and need this training. It is for training in order to be able to go to the field and there, well, to show respect for the grassy area. Using the elect shepherd, they train here a week prior. They put this on to train beforehand, so they can jump into the field and shepherd without escaping. The mode of transportation for the pigs to leave the greenhouse has already been prepared and is ready for use at this location. We are currently here in the presence of Daniel, who is the son of Joel, and we are actively engaged in making all the necessary preparations for this event. I sign up for the pigs to be brought in to take them to the other farm. I am also astonished by this American system of transporting large trailers with a car and being able to move the animals in this manner. It truly is a more agile and maneuverable system compared to a tractor, especially when it comes to achieving higher speeds on the road. Can you clarify for me, Daniel, what Polyface is all about?
Yeah, so Polyface Farm is in Virginia, USA. We raise beef, cattle, pigs, egg layers, meat chickens, rabbits, a few sheep, as well as a few ducks on our farm. We are dedicated to providing high-quality livestock. The primary focus of Polyface is to heal the land with livestock and utilize them according to their design within the framework of creation. This involves putting the livestock to work, leveraging their natural abilities to improve the land and produce better, more nutritious food. Ultimately, the goal is to stay in business, make money, and ensure the sustainability of the operation, all while prioritizing land restoration and the production of high-quality, nourishing food for consumers. And when you do, what's really exciting is that when you put the animal doing what it's supposed to do in a situation where it can really thrive, that animal performs the best, grows, the best is the healthiest, and then produces, like, say, the best profit for the farm, the best ecology, soil regeneration, environmental impact, benefits, all the while making some of the best tasting nutrient-full food on the planet. So at this moment right here, we have these pigs all set and prepared, ready to go out and start grazing in a vast farm that is surrounded by sturdy electric fences, providing them with utmost security and protection.
They employ a pair of wires, with each wire approximately measuring around 30 to 40 centimeters in length. how much from the ground. If I place a handspan at this location, the first one is 10 centimeters, and the second one is 30 centimeters away from the ground. It seems little, but it's enough. And in this particular setting, the pigs will be consistently transferred from field to field, gradually perishing in this idyllic sanctuary that they call home, succumbing to the natural cycle of life and death that awaits them in this paradisiacal environment. Daniel pushes them.
And so the animals move without screaming or anything, calmly, but they go for this, walking.
And in this case, this farm has a lot of forest area. And what is being done little by little is that these forests are being cleared, some trees are being removed, generating biomass, which in the end becomes compost, carbon, which goes to the fields and is added to be able to feed the pigs. It is very low, as it has been done here. The forests are cleaned, trees are removed, then sunlight enters, pigs enter. They make a disturbance, as Joel calls it, on the ground, so that it stimulates the growth of new grass. And the grass that already comes out, the animals can already enter, in this case the pigs, to graze in this silvopastoral space, where the forest is combined with the pig pastures. Here are the pigs enclosed with this very low electric fence, which will be approximately 40 centimeters in height. There are a total of 2 wires, and they will also be in motion inside this particular location for a period of a few days.
The entire group of people is gathered here, and they have food available for consumption at this location. In this particular location, we are able to observe the hopper where the feed is put in for the animals. At the present moment, the hopper is completely full, indicating that it has been recently refilled. The animals then proceed to eat the feed from the hopper in the lower area. This feeding process allows them to consume the necessary nutrients for their well-being. The availability of a full hopper ensures that the animals have an ample food supply and can continue to be nourished in this habitat.
At this specific location, they have the water, these drinking fountains, which are connected to a pipe and supply water to different areas across the entire farm, ensuring a convenient and reliable source of water for all the farm's needs. There are approximately 20 kilometers of water pipes spread out across the entire farm. And here are these pigs extremely happy. In this efficiency, there are extremely original things, extremely interesting things. For instance, this trailer is a trailer that is utilized to transport pigs, because Joel informs us that pigs do not like to be lifted off the ground. They have a preference for traveling at ground level. Do you have this trailer that is currently lowered but has pistons on the wheels that when the pigs go up, it raises the level? So the wheels touch the ground more, they move it, they hook it here with the tractor or with the vehicles they have, they go to the corresponding plot, they lower it again, and the pigs can go up, they can go down and exit through the platform at the back. They say it is one of the most interesting tools, the keys they have to handle pigs, just like Joel, Daniel, and their family do here. One of the activities that has left a strong impression on me is the way they handle and interact with pigs here. Here they are, it's party time. They are happy in this place. They have a highly innovative approach to handling pigs, generating compost, and producing carbon as a byproduct. Once again, the carbon farm is at the forefront. In fact, here they have a stock of carbon, a compost stock of organic matter that they take from the forest and use for animal bedding to mix it with manure in order to then generate an exceptional product that is of high quality and meets the needs of their customers. And in my view, this is the exact place where you can gain the most profound understanding of how this system operates and functions. These are the pigs positioned on top of cow manure because the cows have been here for a few weeks and the manure has not been removed from them, so they have been generating this pile, this amount, during their time in this area. Look at how much cow manure there is here. Then, when they place it, the pigs come in and now take a look at the height at which the pigs are positioned from the ground level. Approximately 80 centimeters of material that has been accumulating, and here they are. And we could think that this smells really bad. The truth is that it smells really good. The scent is sweet and pleasant. It does not resemble the smell of pig manure in any way, shape, or form. They are also extremely happy in this place and extremely calm. What is the secret behind their happiness and calmness? Well, when the workers throw the material in this designated area, the materials are docile and easy to manage due to their inert nature. These pigs positioned in the middle throw corn kernels. This corn undergoes fermentation in this location, and it serves as the primary source of food for these pigs that are situated in between. So in this particular layer, there are numerous fermented corn grains that can be found within the material composition of this substance. We can see another one here. In fact, there are many. And the pigs search for the corn. They search for the corn kernels. They spend the day here looking for corn kernels, making very large holes in the ground. This is your task. What are they performing? They are blending the compost, searching for the corn kernels. They are mixing and adding air to this compost. I mean, they are composting naturally without using petroleum and generating a lot of very high quality compost here. The compost doesn't smell at all, which is a good sign. Just by putting your hand down here, you can feel that it's already warm. The process they're using is environmentally friendly and yields excellent results, creating compost that is rich in nutrients and perfect for gardening. I mean, this is pretty hot. In fact, only these few centimeters this is functioning. And in a few days, they'll take out these pigs and they'll come in here with the machine to load this material and spread it in the fields. With the generation of new material, the pigs are progressively growing taller and higher in height as time goes on. Here everything is mobile. Also these feeders, which are not for pigs, are for cows, because cows will also enter here. These feeders are ascending due to this cable they possess here, because as the ground level increases, the feeders also elevate. They are also lifting the level of the feeders for when the cows enter. The water in the background is now being consumed by a pig. It is also rising due to the upward movement. As a result, a large amount of compost is being generated at this location. They have many sheds throughout the police station, throughout the farm, throughout the estate with this same system. And here you can clearly see the pigs that are working, making a wonderful compost, looking for these corn kernels that have also fermented a bit already, and the pigs like them even more. I find this method of working to be truly exceptional. This innovative approach to feeding the pigs and creating exceptional compost material that is of the highest quality. This is one of the most vital aspects of the Polyface operation. Is this the designated area where they carry out the killing and preparation of the chickens, as you can see? and the various machines. It stopped due to no chickens. They'll now graze. No chickens for a few weeks as they go out to graze. However, this is the washing system they have in this place to remove the feathers from the chickens, to kill them, and to process them. This is packed in the summer, working hard here to ensure productivity, and they possess this on their own property. On the other hand, when it comes to slaughtering cows and pigs, they do not have their own slaughterhouse and instead work with a slaughterhouse in the area. This is where the eggs are processed, prepared for sale, and cleaned. Interestingly, in this particular country, the eggs must undergo a water cleaning process before being sold, which is a bit strange for us in terms of our legalization and legality. However, it is a requirement that they must adhere to. This is something that differs from our own regulations and legal framework. And this is the machine used for cleaning eggs. The primary business model of Polyface is meat, obviously the meat from all of its animals. They sell it through their stores, through their store here that we are going to enter now, and through the deliveries they make weekly with their own truck to restaurants, to other stores, more than 40 have told us, from all over the area and beyond.
This is the shop to go into at this location. It is absolutely magnificent, incredibly beautiful.
The store was located in. Numerous various products from other farms are also available for purchase, such as honey, fruit juices, and cheese. However, here lies the most fascinating aspect, namely its meat. Are these refrigerators stocked with frozen meat available in this location? Here in the USA. They tell us that they mostly use frozen meat, and that's what they do. They freeze it, and then they maintain the freezing chain until the deliveries. Do you have these refrigerators available here with all your products? We have tried a few of them, and they are great. The quality of the meat is excellent, including a variety of options such as pork, chicken, and beef. And this is the place where people come to shop. This store is open practically every day in the mornings and during the summer on Saturdays. On weekends, it is also open all day, not just in the mornings. This is the delivery truck, obviously refrigerated, and this is the area where the deliveries that go out with these refrigerators are managed in an efficient and organized manner. Meat-filled, truck-loaded, meat and egg deliveries made, products from here, all loaded and ready for distribution. This comes out weekly. There is very good coordination because there is a lot of product volume being served. And this is essentially how the Polyface business operates here all year round. There are approximately 15 individuals working, but during the summer months, there are an additional 11 people, students and individuals who are interested in learning. Here they all eat. Now it's stopped, but in a few weeks this activates. And all the meals, all the dinners mainly are made out here, the whole team every day. Here is a kitchen, and this is our house. This is how we are traveling. This is how we have arrived at the police station. And here is where we sleep and wake up every day with this magnificent noise of the chickens, the hens, and all the animals that are around here in this beautiful countryside. This is the Polyface, one of the most inspiring projects I have ever seen in my entire life. Surrounded by people who know a lot, they are super friendly, they share everything they know, very hospitable. The Salatin family is truly incredible. Visiting Polyface is an opportunity to witness regenerative farming in its most authentic and unadulterated state. I believe it's a must visit if you come to the USA. It's really exciting, and here everyone is always welcome to experience the thrill. What we've seen has been only one day. Imagine here what happens with the whole year. A day at Polyface seems like a month in other places. The truth is that it's great, and I want to take this opportunity to thank the Salatin family for their hospitality, for welcoming us and for teaching us everything we asked for. Really amazing. I wish there will be many polyfairs all over the world, and that more and more will be appearing in the coming years. It is what the planet needs.